Have you ever posted something on social media and instantly thought, why did I just say that? My name is Srila, and welcome to Therapist Take Thursdays with BetterHelp. As a therapist with BetterHelp, and in the years that I've been practicing as a therapist, I have seen this happen quite a bit. And it's something that's not terribly unusual. In fact, according to a recent study done by the Secure Data Recovery Group, 89% of people actually do feel that people overshare on social media, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. So let's talk about it. Why do we overshare? And could it be a trauma response? Because that's a pretty deep question to ask. First of all, it is so important to recognize that platforms like Instagram are designed to encourage sharing. Features like stories, live streaming, real-time updates, they all push us to be more open. Plus, and let's be real, when we see someone else's highlight reel, we also experience a lot of FOMO, or fear of missing out. And so sharing feels relevant and gives us a sense of connection. Sharing actually does make us feel good. Studies actually show that they activate dopamine, which is our brain reward chemical. But beyond that, oversharing can also be a way of coping. When we share a personal experience, it's a way for us to, number one, connect with others who've been through similar struggles that we have. It's also another way for us to process our emotions by putting our feelings into words. And lastly, it's a way for us to find validation when we feel unseen or unheard. For some, oversharing can actually be a trauma response. If you grew up feeling unheard, oversharing might be a way for you to claim some space and feel heard. If you grew up feeling powerless, sharing details publicly may give you a sense of control. And if you're really struggling internally, it may also be a way for you to seek reassurance from others. For some people, it's also important to remember that sharing online can sometimes be easier than sharing in person. Here's the but. If sharing leaves you feeling drained, vulnerable, or uneasy, it may be a sign for you to pull back and share less. One thing I like to use personally, and it's something I love to recommend to my clients, is something called the edit button. Before you share something personal on social media, try pausing. Take a second, hit the pause button, just like you would on a video recording, and ask yourself a couple of questions. Will I still feel comfortable with this being public tomorrow? Is this the right audience? Could I talk about this privately first, maybe to my therapist or to a close friend or partner? Does sharing this feel empowering? Is there a different way for me to say this? So here's the thing. Social media can be a powerful, powerful space for connection, but it's also important to protect our own well-being. So what do you think? Have you ever shared something and later regretted it? Drop your thoughts below. And if this resonated with you, consider exploring this with your therapist. Have a great day, guys.